Right. Good evening. How are you guys doing? Just give me a high five if you guys are able to see me loud and clear. Okay, let me just put myself out of this spotlight thing, and let's give a round of applause to all those people who are watching this live in whichever the social media, wherever you guys are watching this. This is going to be a fantastic next around 40 minutes. So I'm going to be there with you, trying to answer. Jitna bhi ho sakega, I'll try to answer with you live in this recording as well. And yeah, so quickly, let's have. I think there are a lot of people who are joining in right now. Okay, we'll give them some time. Is my voice clear? Just give me a high five. You're able to hear me loud and clear. Awesome, awesome, nice. Thank you. All right, good. To the point. Let's start. Okay, the first question that I have. Okay, if you have not yet raised your questions, so there is a beautiful place where you can do that, and I'll be also giving it to you the link as well here. And this is the link. It's all with you guys. Okay, I'm again sharing you the link if you guys have not sent any questions to you. This is the link that you will be getting in. So once you get the link, okay, you will get, this is the master link, guys. You will get into this particular page and you need to go here, ask me anything. If you click ask me anything, okay, you can probably click it directly. You will open a page like this. This is called as an happiness session. What you need to do, fill up your details, and there is only one place. This is the only one question you can ask. That's it. So once you ask me these questions, whatever there, once you put the submit button, it is going to reflect in my dashboard, and I'll be answering them based on the people. So I already have a good number of questions. I will try to accommodate as much as possible, and I'm doing it live, guys. So there is nothing called as a pre-learning or a pre-conditioned. All these things are right now live. Some people have asked me these questions in this last 1 week. Some have asked me some questions here. So those people who I've already answered, I might not be able to connect with them. So let me go one by one. And these are the questions. If it is a personal question, I will not take the name of those guys. And but I would like you guys to give me more details. For example, someone has asked me, Dada, I have a finance issue. So if you don't tell me what exactly is the issue, I might not know. Someone is telling me, Dada, I have a relationship issue. So relationship with whom? With a neighbor or your internal family or your boss? You got my point? So if you just write that, it is not going to be functional. So I would like you guys to, give me proper. The more accurate you ask me questions, the more I will be able to answer it to the point. So for those guys who have just said, overall thing, okay, how do I make money? So guys, I would like to answer all these things together, one by one, but give me which is more crisp, more structured. So let's understand this first question. How do you make money? You cannot make money. You try copying another making money's currency, you will be behind the jail. So you don't make money. You can only do one thing is you can transfer this flow of money towards your bank account by not becoming successful. Yes, do not become successful. First become success worthy, then you become successful. Hello? Did you get my point? How did you become success worthy? People should know that you have got them some skill, some talent, some tool, some services, some product that can minimize their pain, eliminate their pain, or ensure that the pain is not going to come back to them again. That's it. There is no other secret of being, what should I say, monetization. There is no other way. Okay, so I would like you guys to just type in that link and update me. So I will talk about the first person. By the way, in this entire thing, I do not take the name. I do not show you the questions here. I was doing it earlier, but I think some people objected me. We don't want to put anyone's here. So I have I think a bunch of questions. I do not know how much we can do. Okay, I'll try to see how much we can do. So this session is called as Date with Dada, where you ask me questions and I answer you based of whatever little I know. Plus, if I'm not able to answer, if it is a personal questions, we will send you a personal mail or a personal note. If it is something that I cannot solve or my team of coaches or my associates are not able to solve, we go and find those things for national and international level of influencers, entrepreneurs, or I call them as SME, subject matter experts. So if these people are not able to do something, and if it is really important, we find this is a real value and a current situation, we don't mind even folding our sleeves and sitting with you guys. Are you guys okay with me? Okay, you will see me in a different style today. So I'm rolling my sleeves. Let's see what is disturbing my dear brothers and sisters. Okay, what is disturbing you? Now the Dada is in action. All right, guys. So I have a question, and I don't want to tell the name of this gentleman. He's a very dear guy. And the first question is, please guide me how to kill the procrastination. And this was asked, I think 3 days back when this message has gone out. You cannot kill procrastination unless and until you are really hungry, really scared. These are the two fundamental things. If you don't have these two things, hunger and fear, unless and until you have these two things, your adrenaline is not activated. Unfortunately, adrenaline is also called as the fight hormone or the flight hormone. And this is the only thing which will help you to kill any kind of procrastination. If anyone else is teaching you any other things, God bless them. But this is the thing. If you are not hungry enough, if you don't have that blazing fear, that flare or the burning desire inside you, I don't think so. Any kind of applications, any kind of coaches, gurus, Babaji, Swamaji, books, or any kind of templates is going to do that. Are you guys getting this? Okay. Dada, what is procrastination? It is a lack of your willpower because you lack the ignorance of it. That's it. Why you are scared? Why you are in fearful things? Every fear and every secret is because of our ignorance. And why are we ignorant? Because we lack that energy to find that curiosity of what exactly is the thing that is scaring you. Another thing I would like to tell you, anything which is fearful is not fearful in one day. There is a gradual increase or gradual thing that has made it to be fearful. So I have a stomach pain right now. Before I get scared of the stomach pain, the pain is my trigger. If I don't act right now, if I don't act on the pain right now, it will change it into a fear, and the fear will change it into a regret. Yes or no? Okay. So I think I've answered your point, buddy. Okay. So this person wants to know about, okay, this is a little techie guy. Okay, I am into medical practicing and I want to increase my marketing. Okay, if you are into medical practices and if you are a doctor, there are certain rules of advertisements. You cannot directly go and say, hello, I am Phalana doctor, I can do this. No. Okay, you will be barred from your medical practices if you advertise. So what you can do is, we call it as pseudo positioning, or we can do something called as shadow positioning. Shadow positioning. What is pseudo positioning? Okay, pseudo positioning is where you don't talk about yourself, your results experienced by your patients, they talk about you. Did you get my point? It is called a pseudo positioning. You don't position yourself, you have somebody to represent you. Shadow positioning is when you are giving certain informations related to certain things to a common people in a general way. For example, let's say you are a general practitioner. I'm sure you have seen at the time of COVID, a lot of people, a lot of doctors, they started talking about hot water lenega, steam lenega, and all those things. Okay, they were giving generalized medicine that is called as shadow making. Okay, shadow advertisement. So they used to come to these forums of different kind of medias, maybe Times of India, Deccan, or whoever it is, Aaj Tak, NDTV. You have seen those guys? They are very reputed doctors. They come on stage, they talk about various things about the general public. It is a general message. So that is called as shadow advertising also. Recommendation is a fantastic thing. Then there are online forums. You can also use something called as an indirect PR. I'm sure many of you guys have seen indirect PR where a hospital or a clinic, let's say you have done a kind of a heart surgery for a kid and you talk about like how this entire thing went up. You create a nice story and you slowly put the name of the doctor and his views about what is happening in the entire country, how many percentage of people are devoid of such kind of things. You can create a nice CSR based kind of campaign in advertisement also. So it is not an advertisement, but it is called as an advertorial. Hello. So where you can have these write-ups. Yeah, so these are sometimes paid write-ups, guys. These are very, very structured. Then you have got journals and magazines. But if you want me to guide you on something right now, which is beyond all these things, I would rather say it's called as copywriting. And the second thing, even though you might not like it, you can do something which I feel very powerful for urban age people. This will work only in the urban areas, guys. This is called as email. Okay. So as the doctor, you can give various other informations. I have seen some, mails that is sent by certain companies where they give a lot of information in one single mail. Yes or no? Have you seen those kind of things? Okay, do this exercise, eat this thing, don't use this. This is the fitness regime. Hello, stop that. Okay. Okay. So one of the things what you can do is in 2023, as a doctor, where you don't have to get into this such kind of advertisement, cost effective, very powerful, and it connects is write down something called as SMS, short messaging sequences. You don't write too many things. You write something which is on very, see the problem right now with the urban age is the attention span is very limited. They don't want to scroll these huge lamba wala, epics. Yes or no? They need short, sweet, to the point, boom. So if you are going to do this, this is something you can do. You can talk also. I don't want to teach you copywriting here. There is a separate segment where we have got something called as Copywriters Club. If you're watching this from any part of the world, if you want to know how copywriter works, how Copywriter Club is working, what are the kind of numbers, how we can make money out of it, how we can work on any different industry by using certain frameworks, then probably in the comment section of this video, wherever you are watching this video, you can write CWC Copywriters Club followed by your number. Somebody from the team will get back to you and you can figure it out. Okay. This is one of the deadliest techniques, by the way. Now, as a doctor, how can you use it? I'm going to give, Acha, how many of you guys are finding this is important? This is good for you. You can use it in your stuff also. Another thing as a doctor that you can do by using automation and technology, we have something called as voice SMS. You can record probably at 25 seconds of your voice and followed by button selection. So I can say, hey, my name is Dr. Amit, and December is a time when people usually get these climatic changes. Are you taking good care of yourself? By the way, I have a small gift for you as a token of gratitude of you had been one of my good patients. I want you to be healthy. Press 1 and download an entire gift of all the listicles which talks about how to take care of this winter. Ding dong, boom. Okay, so when they press 1, they get a message with a downloadable stuff. When they download this, you get their name, email ID, and other stuff. You can take a data, and then you can start another kind of an email sequences. And now what happens? You have a very, very personalized structure of connecting with these things, which is not an advertisement, but it is more of connecting, bond with this patient. How many of you guys felt it good? Okay, very cost effective, very powerful. And in a short time, you can reach out to hundreds and hundreds of people anywhere in this entire world. What you need an SMS gateway. So if you want to know more about how to get SMS voice, how to set up, how to design the dashboard and all these things, just type in the comment section with your phone number called as SMS, voice SMS, and how to set up this, what kind of voice to be done, how to design the voice, how 25 seconds voice designing and scripting can be done, how do you record it, how do you upload it, how do you select those lists, and how can you schedule, what is the good time to send this message, and how can you design, click 1 is for what, click 2 is for what, which will give you the maximum mileage. I'm just giving you stuff. Okay. Is it powerful? I mean, am I giving it? I'm giving you everything of my marketing exposure as well. All right. The next question that I have is, okay. Are there any reliable AI tools to assist with copywriting? See, before you buy a motorbike, you have to learn bicycle. You have to learn balance. Yes or no? Right? Any motorbike will work only when you are okay with the balancing. So to learn copywriting and to use any kind of chat GPT, AI, there are so many open sources are there, so many automation tools are there. But if you are giving a wrong command, you will get a wrong result. Did you get my point? If you're giving a wrong command, you will get a wrong result. So here are a couple of points that I would like to give it to you. Okay. Before you select an AI tool, please select these things that DADA is going to give it to you. Okay. Point number one is you should know what you want before you have asked what you want. Did you get my point? Point number one, you should know what you want before you ask what you want. So here you need to have a clarity of two things. You should have a clarity of the output that you want, and you should also know why that output is important for you. So let's say I want to write a letter to get a corporate training done for, let's say, XYZ company. So what I need a letter. Now, whom I should write the letter? I have to tell now, Baba, to that particular machine also, to whom I'm supposed to write the letter. What the letter should contain, what is the output I need, what is the dimensions of these letters, what are the kind of most important areas that you should do. So there are so many techniques. I can probably talk for months together in techniques like AIDA, how the attention should be there, how the interest should be there, how the desire should be created, and how the action should be implemented. How is PAS, how the problem should be talked about, how to agitate that problem, and how ultimately to position as the solution, and ultimately how to position myself as the provider of the solution. If you don't have this kind of a structure, then probably you will go into a wrong hand. You keep on using any chat GPT or AI, my guarantee, will not get the right appropriate things. One more thing, if you are somebody who is constant, for example, how many of you guys are using chat GPT? Just give me a high five. Or you know chat GPT? At least you have seen it one time. So when you do anything on chat GPT, I'm going to teach you some very powerful thing. Chat GPT has certain words which shows me that it is written by chat GPT. For example, the word called delve, DELVE. It is chat GPT's word, not my word. Number two, chat GPT always writes a letter. Hope to see you, this letter reaching you in good health. Why? Why? Did you get my point? So these are certain things which ChatGPT is by default. That's why now ChatGPT 3.5 has gone into a next one, which is a paid version of ChatGPT, ChatGPT 4. Plus, there are many other tools are there, guys. So ChatGPT is an old concept right now. You can still use the new stuff. We have got Autopilot. We have got Open Copy.ai. We have got Jasper. Jasper is a fantastic tool. If you want to know, Dada, which tool you would recommend, I would recommend Jasper.ai. It is a paid thing. Yeah, it is a paid thing. Plus, there are many other tools are there. Probably this is a session I cannot talk more about it. So in ChatGPT 4, which is $20 per month, there are certain applications, inbuilt applications are there, where what you can do is, if you have a letter already been designed, or if you have a format, you can copy paste the entire thing. The processing can come out that. But the problem is, if you are completely dependent on that, listen to this, my dear friends. 2022, there are a lot of people who are learning about Facebook marketing, LinkedIn marketing. Facebook was shut down for 6 hours. Everyone was praying, Dada, bachao, ab kya karu? So my thing is, you should know how to ride a motorbike, but you should not forget how to ride the bicycle also. Yes or no? Did you get my point, sir? You should know how to ride the motorbike, but you should not forget how to pedal. If it is required, you should be able to consider yourself. It's like a soldier. If you don't have the gun, that doesn't mean that you can't fight. You should be ready with your bare hands. And that is what copywriting teaches you. And if you want to know how we do all these things, please write CWC, Copywriters Club, followed by your name. Someone is going to reach out to you. And that's the time you don't say that I can't do this. Because there is nothing beyond that. Any application, any company, any enterprise, any business, any job, you need to learn how to express yourself with text. Yes or no? Is there any other way? Every packaging, every book, every author, every doctor, every engineer, advocate, somewhere you have to write some kind of an introduction. Somewhere you have to write that open messages, right? That's why it is required more. So the question I think I have already answered. Are there reliable tools to assist with copywriting? My suggestion is, again, I'm telling you, don't go with the tool. Start writing with your pen and paper first. Till now, I do that. Once you have mastered that, then you use normal Google Doc. Once you have mastered, in Google Doc itself, there is a lot of AI. Do you know that? How many of you guys know this? Okay, you don't have to look for outside. It itself is there. Google is a fantastic thing. Please use that. Dada, I can't type. Good. There is a button called as voice to text. Keep it pressed. Open your Google Doc on your phone and then press it out. Type whatever you want. Your letter is done. Copy it and paste it into ChatGPT. Reframe it, rephrase it, paraphrase it. Make a nice alignment. Boom. Is it a good one? Is it a good tip, guys? You do not need to learn about ChatGPT also. Just do this. Okay. This message has came to me from Sanjay Sinha. Dada, when I feel I have came very close to my deal, I don't know why the client would stop picking my phone without letting me know what made him negative. I am somehow unable to close him when I am not able to contact. Anyone has this problem? Okay. Anyone has this similar problem? Okay, I'll repeat the question. It is a kind of quite a big one. I'll repeat this. Dada, when I feel I have came very close to the deal, I do not know why my client would stop picking my phone without letting me know what made him negative. I'm somehow then unable to close him when I am not able to contact. These are called as dead guys, dead clients or dead prospects. Okay. So if you have someone who has similar kind of a prospect, please type in dead prospect. Okay. Okay, wherever you are watching this video, or if you guys are also live with me also, if you have this problem of dead prospect, I'm doing a session which I have not yet decided. So it's called as Coffin to Commerce. Okay, the session is called as Coffin to Commerce. I will teach you a structure. I'll give you some snippets of it right now also. I don't want to hide anything. People will find that I'm doing some sales here. No, this is purely from my heart. Coffin to Commerce is a total structure which is designed over a 5 hours period, where anyone who is not responding to you, he has barred you, he has blocked you, that's called as a dead prospect. How can you dig him up? How can you write something or connect something in a particular fashion that he will break open the coffin and he will, it is like doing a business with a zombie. Yes or no? It's doing a business with a zombie. Now let me tell you how to work on this. Guys, the moment I have seen a lot of people who are into sales. They say, sir, meeting is fantastic. Tomorrow morning check aayega. Did you get my point? Okay. Buddy, it is like the same guy. Everyone wants to go to heaven, no one wants to die. Have you made enough effort here? So there are some people, they will feel very good when the client sometimes says, oh, you are fantastic. Tomorrow morning, the check is ready. My partner is not there. Once he is coming, my signature is already done. Yes or no? With little of my experience with more than around 20 to 30,000 calls in this last around couple of years, I have only one thing. I thought I might be wrong in judging. I thought only few percentage of clients, they tell lie. But today, I think I'm bold enough to tell you on your face, every client does lie. They have excuses, they have reasonings, they will. And by the way, if you see the excuses, no, you will go mad. Sometimes they kill their family people also to give an excuse. Nahi, oh, Farana mar gaya. I cannot come and do these sections. Yes or no? Have you seen those kind of things? To an entire thing, your clients can fake a happiness on their face. Oh, it is a fantastic product, but internally they are giving you all the slangs. Kya bakwas lekha hai? Yes or no? So many times when you feel that the meeting is fantastic, please understand they are fantastic. They are behaving good with you because they don't want you to feel bad. And they want you to leave that particular place immediately. So that's why I said, oh, it's fantastic product, man, tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes, tomorrow never dies, die another day. Aha moment. James Bond. Look, how do you know that the client is going to be looking at your product and service? Okay, so there is a technique which I call it as the milestone elevation technique. Okay, there are different people calling different way. For me, it is called milestone elevation technique. So let's say there are 5 steps. How many steps? Let's say there are 5 steps are there. Okay, and you are explaining 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, 5 steps, and on the 5th step, you are supposed to go and nail that deal. Okay, what mostly I have seen some of the business development executives, even senior business development executives. What they do is they will explain the entire demonstration, then they will ask, so you are buying now? Did you get my point? This is a wrong concept. What you are supposed to do is you take approval. These are called as miniature approval systems. You go from point A to point B and say, sir, how was the point A for you? Good? Yeah, okay. How was point A to point B? Good? Yeah. So now you already have two different affirmations in this point. Yes or no? So when they go to point E, they cannot say, nothing is good, man. It is horrible. Because you have already said 4 years. So the problem is only within these two things. Yes or no? So why not do you work on that? Did you understand? So probably in FEST, which is a program that I do for 37 days, where we talk about such kind of things, where we talk about this milestone elevation systems, how you can take multiple affirmations. And that too, I'm completely against demonstration. I'm completely against sending multiple proposals. I'm completely against negotiation techniques. I feel everything is a bogus thing. Why you are negotiating? Because you have a competition and you are not the best company and you are not the best product. Yes or no? That's right. So how do you position yourself? Probably this is not a stage where I can talk about. How do you position your brand, your product, your services as not an USP, but a UAG? What is UAG? Unique, authentic, and genuine. Gone are those days of unique selling propositions. You cannot, in 2023 and above, you cannot force a person with a product. Please understand this. Your customers and your prospects are more informed than you. With a click of a button, they can find out every detail about that kind of product or services. Is it existing or not? What are the comparison? What are the charges? How long it will work? They have every dimensions. Yes or no? And you think you have a fantastic, unique product? I'm so sorry. The moment you say, my papa strongest, you have not tried out with multiple papa. Your father has not fought with all the other papas. Yes or no? Did you get my point? So stop getting into this kind of advertisement. My product is the best. Who told you? Have you done a market research? Where is the research? Is the guy who has done the market research, is he a credible guy? Where is that copy of it? Have you done enough PR? Have you patented the program? Do you have enough credibility? Have you done an accreditation system? Where is the stamp? Did you get my point, sir? When people talk about your quality because of they have got a result, that is the loudest word of mouth and the advertisement ever possible in this world. Yes or no? Fantastic. Okay, how is it going for you guys? Am I giving you some good response? You are learning from other people's question? Awesome, nice. Man, I cannot answer all the questions here. I have a huge lot. Might be I'll have to do one more session. Okay. Okay. Now I have a doctor and she's telling me, okay, I am very much inclined to grow in all aspect of my life. I consider each day as an opportunity to grow, find new ways, find new people who will support me in each way to succeed. I consider these last couple of weeks most important because these are the starting points of next year, early start to the next year. So I could work with you, Dada. I need your support for me. I'm there with you. Full support of me, my team, my accountability partners, my coaches, my associates, my joint venture community, my influencer community. We are there with you. Good. Okay. And this question was asked by Dr. Lingadharani. And this question was asked on 13th of this month. Awesome. Nice. Okay. I have a new venture I have started and I'm in a blank state. I have no experience in sales and marketing, keen to achieve things under my guidance. Buddy, if you want to take my guidance, thank you so much for writing it. Then do one thing. I can also extend some of my help. Might be you can book a call with one of our coaches or our accountability partners and share your areas where you lack or what is not there. In 2023 and above, there is something that I would like to talk to you because you mentioned yourself as an entrepreneur. I don't want to disclose your name, but you mentioned it as keep it personal. So my suggestion for you, if I have a heart problem, what should I do? Should I do an MBBS of 5 years or 7 years, and then I do an MD, and then I take the knife and cut myself because I'm an expert surgeon? Or should I surrender to an expert who already knows what to do with you? If you try to do everything by yourself, you will not do anything, buddy. If you're an entrepreneur and if you're trying to do everything, I will only hire the guy, I will only do the marketing, I will only do everything. No. This is what my mentor taught me. My mentor is somebody who was there with me. I am now 42. He is there with me for 41 years. He expired last year. He is my own uncle. And I think he has seen better world than me. And he told me a very beautiful thing I'm sharing with you, buddy. He said, the first thing is, Amit, you show me your friends, I show your future. Second one, you show me the people whom you are working with. You show me how much you can take care of your people. You take care of your team. The team takes care of the business will take care of every one of us. Yes or no? Did you get my point? This is the only possible ways of scaling it up. So if you think that I have started a company and I've done, okay, you have started a company, awesome. Then what? Then what? Another problem, okay guys, would you like me to give you a little bit more details about this? What is the problem of the traditional way of starting company and why you should not start a company straight away? Can I share you this? Anyone is like that who wants to know about that? Point number one, the traditional way of starting a company is the 10 days will go for identifying the name of the company. Yes or no? Then you will do some kind of a numerology, this logy, that logy, vastu, vistu, all these things, and you will create a logo also. Another 1 month gone. Then you create a visiting card, website, content, photo, connections. Hello. By this time, your chartered accountant and auditor would have taken half of the money. Yes or no? So when you have created this, now you need a team. You hired a team, then you are training them, then you are giving them the equipments and training manuals, brochures, and computer and all this. Nowadays, young companies or startups, they have this new fancy thing. They will give you laptop, coffee, mug, t-shirt, everything, right? And then what? Then waiting for what? See, so far, it is all about expense and investment. Yes or no? Where is the money? Where is the client? So this is my technique. What I do, I create a kind of a small advertising system. I take a small money, I put into that, and I see people responding to it. I get a kind of a market sense and a market presence and the market validity of my ideas, products, system, service, or whatever. Once I have got enough, then I do a one-to-one with them. I find out if it is really worthwhile for me or not. Now, looking at that kind of a market survey, this is what I do is the best way to start a business in 2023 is not to start a business. Why not we take over those companies who are really struggling? If your idea is so strong, they have already invested some time and energy into that. Why not I get clients and make this company from a red level to a blue level? Yeah, I'm not talking about the whiskey part. I'm talking about red means a non-performing company. Blue means a person who has got into the new opportunities. And I think this is the best way to do. Rather than you reinvent the wheel, you start all these things, put your own money. And nowadays there is a fancy word called as bootstrapping. Have you heard of this word? Bootstrapping? Bootstrapping means putting your own money into that thing. Look, if you want to grow big, then it is better to have other people's money. Even Ambani, even Elon Musk, they borrow the money from some banks or some other legitimate banking sources or venture capitalists. Yes or no? Okay, your idea mein dam hona chahiye. And ultimately, even if you have an idea, if you do not know how to communicate, if you do not know how to approach a VC, an angel, a bank, or a shark, or any other person who can help you out, then it's not going to work. And the last thing that you need in your life is you need to know how to close the deal. Again, it rolls back to only one thing. Learn about how to search, how to communicate, and how to close a deal. For communication, you need to learn copywriting. For closing, you need to learn something called FEST. There is no other way. Am I promoting it? Yes. Why? Because there is no other option. How can you be so sure? Read the paper, Deccan Chronicle on 2020, 2023, 26. There are people who have closed more than 10 crores. They're going to 80 crores. This is not just me, and people are doing it. How it is doing it? Because this is the only forum where we teach you how to close deals like this massive thing in one single sitting. Yeah. So I think I tell you, 2023, if you are an entrepreneur, it is not about how much you know the subject. It is about how much people know that you can deliver the result. The things have changed, my dear. Did you get my point? It is no longer that you have to blabber about, I know this. No, I've got 25 years of experience. So what? Can you perform things better? Can your product can give me a result? Do I know that your product gives me a result? If you don't have enough demand created in this market, and if you are not the guy with the best product, then probably you will keep on negotiating, keep on giving discount, keep on revising your RFXs and proposals and invoices every goddamn time. Take it from me. Do you get my point, sir? Okay. Okay, quickly. I've got like 15 minutes. I have to answer a lot of things, guys. Might be I can miss out. I think I'm not even touching like 8 or 9% only I'm doing. Okay, someone is telling me. So these are the things which people not only ask questions, sometimes they share some beautiful thing. This is sent on 14th of this month by Krishnaraj Venkataraman. This is the second coaching session with the coach. It was wonderful. I learned a lot on the role play, questions, probing, especially on objection handling. Thank you, coach. So, coach, it is an insight for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have got some amazing people inside the team who have been there, done it, and dusted it. They have got plenty of experiences, and this is a live session. Okay. Okay, so the next question I have is of a person. His name is Prabhakar. He said, "How to earn 1 crore?" Good question. First, you earn 1 rupee, and then get that guy who got that result, got that happiness, got that solution, got that relief of you helping him for 1 rupee. And then you start automating it. Then you find out people like him. Did you get my point? Who can take that service first. So it is not about how to earn 1 crore. It is about, are you solving worth 10 crores of problem? Only then you can probably earn 1 crore of money. Did you get my point? How many of you guys are getting this? Can you solve a bigger problem? It is not about 1 crore. And by the way, there are some fools in this world. They are trying to tell you that solve a problem of future. There are a lot of friends of mine who are into crypto, who are into metaverse mining and metaverse farming and all these things. See, you have to also understand, right now, as I'm talking to you, we have beautiful applications, beautiful social stuff, beautiful things on online, but we have a horrible ISP service provider. Yes or no? ISP service, I mean to say, the internet bandwidth is so slow. Might be on urban areas, it is good, but it is still not 100% accessible to everyone. So if you're trying to solve a problem, solve the problem which is a current hot need, not a futuristic thing. Did you get my point? How many of you guys are getting this? If you're trying to solve the future, then you will get the money in the future. But if you're trying to make money right now, then please solve the money. Please solve the problem, which is right now the burning challenge of this. So how do I find this? How do I find the current things that you are looking at? So there are 4 to 5 areas which are like very hot topics from the decades: health, wealth, finance. I mean, wealth and finance, same thing. Relationship and spirituality. Did you get my point? These are the 4 powerful things which are always going to be a problem. So can you do something here? Okay. Can you do something in these 4 things? Can you do something for people's health? Can you do something for people's finances? Can you do something for people's relationships? Can you do something for people's spirituality? Boom. Okay. How many of you guys are getting like to the point? Tuck, 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 tuck answers. All right. Good. Guys, since you don't have much time, I'm going to take like around 2 or 3 calls more. Okay. Only one person has wrote, "How are you feeling, Dada? How are you doing?" This is Harshvardhan. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you for asking about me. People come here to ask their problems. And I think you are the one guy like me. Even I asked God also, "Hello, buddy, how are you?" So thank you so much for asking me. I'm fine. I will be more happy when you guys got them give me a result. When you get the numbers in your bank account, that is the prasad for me. Can you guys give me that? I don't need any other things, man. Okay, because that is the only thing. That is your confidence certificate, insurance certificate, love certificate, service certificate, spirituality certificate, relationship certificate. जितनी ये number बढ़ जाएगा ना, you will be a different guy. You will walk like a monster. You will sit like a monster, and you will not look at the right side of any menu goddamn card. Yes or no? I love that. Good time, buddy. Okay. Man, we have got a lot of things. Okay. There is one more person. He says, Dada, I don't have a credit card. My credit score went down due to COVID, due to money crunch, could arrange only X amount. So, okay, we'll need some time remaining. Can I get assistance on this? So there are many people out there, it is not about me, but if you're not able to do something, guys, please search on internet called as NBFC, non-banking financial companies. There are a lot of companies, including Paytm. They give you an instant loan, and that too, they don't look at credit score also. So there are a lot of other companies out there. Okay, right now I'm not getting it. Please search it. You will find hundreds of such kind of companies. Early Salary is one of them. Early Salary. I don't know if this company is existing. Then there are such kind of companies which can give you a pre-existing loan of around 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs also. Okay. Yeah. So I think you can look into these things. Find out the topmost NBFC companies which can help you out. Okay, without your credit score. Do this search. I'm sure there are a lot of answers. You can find it out. There is another company called as Bajaj Finserv. Please go to them. Even they also have such kind of an areas where you can, lock into certain points. You can talk about that. Other capital funding companies are also there. They can fund you as well. Right now, fund is not the problem. Okay, guys, in 2023 and above, the ijjat, the honor that a person has is directly proportional to that. Anyone can guess what is that? It is the number which is called as a CIBIL score. If you say, no, I am ijjat wala, your CIBIL score going to talk about that. Yes or no? Okay. If you feel that you are credible, show me your credibility. Another thing, 2023, this is my suggestion for you. If you are not taking a loan, you are killing your CIBIL score. Did you get my point? If you are not taking a loan, so this is my support and advice that I give it to all my Festians or people who are into this. I teach them about how to make money from scratch by closing a deal. Number two, how to make money from scratch, how to save money, how to secure money, how to scale up money, and how to ensure that money can make something beyond. Other people can teach you how to make money from money, but this is the only place where you can make money from nothing. Nothing. Even if you are paralyzed. God bless you. Okay, now coming to the CIBIL score and all. This is my suggestion is, so you can use your card, but make sure that you pay the remaining part within the time. So this is going to give you your support. But Dada's deadly technique, if any banker is listening to me, he is going to definitely not be happy with me. This is a deadly thing. So what you do is, let's say you take a 1 lakh rupees loan from a credit card. This is what you have to do. Okay. Let's say you have got 10 EMIs of 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000 like this. Let's say, okay, you have got 10 installments to be paid. This is what you do. On the first month, you pay 10,000. So your credit and CIBIL score is okay. The next month, you pay 20,000 of it. Now your CIBIL score goes up. You see, because you are paying more than what you are required to do. The next month, you pay again 10,000. So you keep alternative things. So this is also called as the factory scaling. Factory, have you seen how the emoji of a factory you will see, no? Like this? Have you seen the diagram? So when you pay more in 1 month and pay the same in the second one, so your CIBIL score algorithm suddenly shoots up. So this information is a little bit, not known to many people. If it helps you, let me know. So let's go to one more point here quickly. Money in the bank. Yes. So this person has relationship issues. So if you are suffering from relationship issues, if you have not given me enough information out there, my first thing is, it is not relationship issue. It is an expectation issue. Hello? Getting me? There is nothing called relationship issue. It is your expectation issue. So how do you take care of this expectation issue? Is only when you learn the art of effective communication. Communication might not be something like coming on stage and saying, hello, I have a problem with you. No, communication is all about observation. You will not be able to communicate if you do not know what to think. Then what will happen? If you don't know what to think, you will react, but you will not respond. Did you get my point? You will react and you will not respond. Is it your problem? Yes, it is your problem. You have not tamed that communication. You have not pre-framed it. So, Dada, is it my problem every time I have to come into a kind of a things? So here is my take. In the relationship issues also, there are a couple of things. Why this person is behaving like this? Go to the 5 level of why. Find out the source of the problem, and ultimately you will find expectation mismatch. For expectation mismatch, you need to have effective communications. Sometimes effective communication is just listening is also an effective communication. Have I listened enough? Have I enough, given time? Look into empathy first. If nothing works out, then there is two things happening. Either it is a misfit or it is not a misfit, it is a miscommunication somewhere. So the best part is, do you want to resolve always? No. At one point of time, when it is coming to your soul level, when it is like intolerable, unbearable, and it is beyond rectification, and you know that it is beyond rectification, I think it is better to step out and step down. It is a good thing. It is a mature thing. This is something that I can tell you from somebody who taught me martial arts for 13 years. On the final day, this is what he said. Amit, even if you know that you can put one punch and this guy is going to be dead, but if you decide not to fight and move out, that is called as a maturity. Did you get my point, sir? That is called maturity. So your maturity is not to fight. When the dog bites you, don't bite the dog back. Yes or no? You love the dog and put it to a dog shelter. How many of you guys are getting this? Put the right patient with the right doctor. You don't have to fight the dog. And by the way, there's another thing. You don't have to catch the dog by yourself. Earn enough, throw the money, someone is going to catch the dog. They do what to do, the job is done. Did you get my point? Have professional people in between your relationship. Get a counselor, get a somebody who can you talk to, or even that person can talk to. If counselor cannot do, then go to the consultant. If consultant cannot do, then go to the legal guy. If legal cannot do, then you get out. Am I making things clear? Okay. But when you get out, make sure that you put enough system in place, enough funds in place, so that you ensure yourself of a better, fantastic future. The best way to live your life, according to Buddha, it is very difficult, but I would like to repeat him. It is the F word, not that adult wala F word, the other F word, my F word. In relationship, when you are coming out, it will be a very, very painful situation. So the beautiful thing is, the person who forgives first is the bravest. Did you get my point? The person who forgives first is the bravest. So you forgive, forget, fast forward for fantastic future forever. Did you get my point? Forgive, forget, fast forward for fantastic future forever. That's Dada's efforts. So with that, I would like to probably come to a conclusion about today's. There are still many questions which I haven't answered. So please pardon me. I will come on a next session where I'm going to answer all these points. I will probably pre-frame all these things. I will club many other things. Today, I think it was a lot of, all these questions are random. I've taken random questions and clubbed it and I'm doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask probably few people. You can write down your names, even if you have not given your questions, but how do you feel about this session? What more can be done? So please write down your names. I'm going to give you around 1 minute each. You can share your thoughts, share your realizations, share about how is this session for you. Is it something that you learned from other people's questions? That is called knowledge. Is it something that you learned from those things? Probably you never thought that I can have these questions, but just because someone asked these questions, now you have got a bigger, greater clap. Yes or no? So write down your names quickly. Go, go, go. Write down your names. Okay. Write your names and we'll bring you on stage and you can share whatever you feel like. Go. All right. Go. Quick, 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 quick. Okay. We can have like 4 or 5 people. So write down your names, guys. Again, when you get an opportunity to come on screen, please always grab that. This is a situation, which only action takers. Remember one thing, guys. Thinkers are losers. Action takers are the guys who change that game. Okay, go ahead. Type in your names quickly. Okay. Oh, okay. So you have the powers to unmute. Go. Anything, whatever you want to share about this. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir. You can unmute. You have the powers to unmute.
हेलो सर।
Go ahead.
सर जब से ज्वाइन किया बॉक को सीखा है, रोज सीखने को मिल रहा है। आपके सेशंस हैं, चाहे डम मास्टरी है या आपके जो पहले फर्स्ट मीटिंग्स होती थी, काफी चेंजेस हैं मेरे में, मैंने देखा है। और जैसे आपने आगे पहले 100 डे चैलेंज भी दिया था, वीडियो मेकिंग, हमने वो भी चैलेंज एक्सेप्ट किया था। आगे भी हम आपके जो आप सुझाव देते हो, वो जो या जो शिक्षा देते हो सर, वो कहीं किताबों में नहीं मिलती, जो आप पढ़ाते हो हमें, वो हमें बहुत बढ़िया लगता है। मैं औरों को भी कहूंगा कि वो भी अपना सीखें, आपके साथ ज्वाइन करें, अपने दोस्तों मित्रों को बताएं, ताकि और लोग भी इसका फायदा उठा सके। थैंक यू सर। आई एम ब्लेस्ड टू वर्क विद यू।
Thank you so much. Next, guys can write your names, guys. We have like around 5 minutes time, so you can write your names and you can share. Yeah, next person, please go ahead.
Yeah, Dada, I would like to repeat what Charanjit Singh sir has said, that what you teach is not in the books. That is the most important part of any of your session. And regarding today, I'll say that yes, some delta improvement is there in understanding, delta improvement. So, like there is a slogan in Bengali, like Sindhu Sindhu Bindu Bindu Sindhu hai. So we are upgrading ourselves by every time, delta by delta, and so on. Very nice thing is that my objectivity towards any approach or any work is now better. And I always look at 5 things: right approach, right method, right time, right mentor, right method, right objective. If these 5 things are there in place, things are okay. Always be there. So that is most beautiful part of the process. I like it. Always ensure these 5 things. Things will be wonderful.
बहुत बढ़िया. Thank you so much. Yeah, next person, please. Awesome.
दादा, मुझे ये जानना है दादा कि आप मतलब इतना कुछ हैंडल मतलब करते हो, सेशन में भी आते हो और भी बहुत कुछ, इतनी एनर्जी मतलब कहाँ से लाते हो दादा? मैं तो अक्सर आप ही को देखता रहता हूँ और ऑब्जर्व करता रहता हूँ, और मुझे समझ में नहीं आता है कि मतलब इतना कुछ करने के लिए पता नहीं क्या मतलब करना पड़ेगा,
हाँ.
ऐसा क्या है करना पड़ेगा। और इसमें एक एडिशन और है कि दादा मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि जैसे समटाइम क्या होता है, क्वेरी आती है कुछ दिमाग में, जो मैं अपनी बात कर रहा हूँ, तो कई बार ऑथेंटिकेट मतलब डेटा का नहीं मालूम पड़ता कि ये सही है ये ठीक है, इसमें कंफ्यूजन रहता है। तो कुछ ऐसा है क्या मतलब कि जिससे कि मतलब हम वेरीफाई हो पाए, या कुछ मतलब पर्टिकुलर ऐसे वेबसाइट्स हो या कुछ ऐसा टूल हो? और एक चीज और, जब भी कोई कंटेंट मैं मतलब सर्च करता हूँ, तो वो उतना डिटेल में होता है, उसको मतलब उसको समझने में पढ़ने में बहुत टाइम लगता है। तो इसका कुछ तरीका कुछ हो मतलब जो कि हम उसको देख के समझ पाए, या कुछ ऐसा आप बताइए, कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा मतलब टाइम थोड़ा कम लगे और रिजल्ट बेटर भी
मुझे 4-5 क्वेश्चन दिखा. जो क्वेश्चन मुझे
हाँ।
अभी जो दिमाग में आ रहा है मैं बता रहा हूँ. पहले तो है कि हाउ डू आई गेट माई एनर्जी. आई गेट माई एनर्जी व्हेन यू गाइस सक्सीड. सिंपल, और कुछ नहीं है. एंड व्हेन आई सी यू गाइस आर गेटिंग पावर्स फ्रॉम दिस, मुझे अच्छा लगता है. एंड दिस इज समथिंग दैट आई मेड इट as my life's objective. It is not my passion. Passion without profit is poison. But when you do something from your heart and when you grow, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि when your team members will earn better than you, the company is already making better. Yes or no? है ना? You cannot enjoy happiness alone. Impossible. Okay? No, दादा मुझे पहाड़ देखना अच्छा लगता है. तो कभी बनोगे? अकेले रहोगे. That's the only thing. I love 8 energy. So there are many kind of different archetypes. My archetypes is more of extroversion archetype, where when I talk to you, I get more energy. Some people have introversion archetype. When people talk to them, they get more energy. Have you noticed? It's a science. It's a thing. There are 16 different kind of personality types. There are 64 different skills. There are 11 levels of abilities. There are 7 different kind of frequencies. Is this connecting to me? Yes. All these things comes to one thing is, am I 100% committed into this? Am I 100% surrendered into this? And when you give anything 100% surrendered, you actually enjoy the process. Yes or no?
Yeah.
You enjoy things. अब दारू पीते पीते क्यों नहीं लोग थक जाते हैं? Do you get my point? Now the second question is there any kind of a tool where you get this thing? Yes, there is a tool. Please go to autopilot.ai, but you need to play a little bit on that. It is still in a very nascent stage, but it is an excellent software. It can do a lot of things. It can streamline many things. Please play with this. I think free version abhi bhi chalu hoga. I think you get some time. That can give a lot of different things. Autopilot can AI is beyond ChatGPT, where it can do multiple tasks simultaneously. It can actually search Google, Microsoft, what's that? I think they do all these things. Yeah, Brave and many other such kind of platforms simultaneously search karke, they can give you all these things. So I think nowadays people, you have a problem. People who are into SEO, you have a problem, because with this kind of tools, I don't even type in Google. If I type in Google, I'll tell you what will happen. There is something called as an SEO scam. So what is SEO scam? Right now, let's say I'm typing best hospitals who can work on skin, and I get a SEO based kind of a pop-up which says about this, but it can actually fake my search. It can fake skin specialist in my nearest area, but technically that is only a meta tag, only a keyword that is put, but the page might not talk about it, or originally the business is not happening there. Just because you have paid a kind of a guy who is an SEO expert, he can push your website in the first position, but that does not mean actually you are doing that service. Yes or no? Are you getting my point? Okay. So right now what is happening, a person like me who is little bit aware of this automation and AI tool, I would rather go to autopilot, or I would go to some ChatGPT kind of a thing. I will search all these things and I will get a crystal clear information, rather than me scrolling the first page, second page and all these nonsenses and reading about probably pages after pages. I will get all this information in a crisp of a thing. And by the way, right now ChatGPT is also coming with a voice search methodology. If you do not know, AI PRM is another tool where you can work out with such kind of a high level of search as well. There are many others, tools are there. Recently, I'm working with another company. I'm working for them. It's a fantastic thing. It's called as Sinatra, Try Sinatra, TRYSINTRA. It's a very powerful bot. I'm not sure. I'm actually working means I'm working with this concept out there, not like a business kind of thing. Sinatra is a very powerful bot. It can automate your work with just a single click. Even this is beyond the normal regular ChatGPT. I'm not promoting this, guys. Please pardon me. I'm not promoting this. This is an autopilot ChatGPT. It completes all the work, and it works on many things. It can auto reply. It can send cold emails. It can post on LinkedIn. It can send newsletters. I mean, anyone who watches this information will go mad. You do not need any other things, right? So ChatGPT and this one is very powerful. It will get data automatically. Okay, so you don't have to search anything. It will complete the task for you, runs 24/7 with you, pre-built system, few picks, instantly executes, and it saves almost 8 times more. So gone are the days of ChatGPT now. So that Sinatra can do all these things which even ChatGPT cannot think. ChatGPT is trained to 2022 data, and this is something which can scroll right now, live data. So the old way is this manual ChatGPT. Sinatra can do all these things. It can automatically take the data. If there is a notification on Facebook, it will directly go and comment on behalf of you on the Facebook. Hello. Good, crazy. It can respond, auto-generated response. They will talk like you. There are plenty of things. It can send cold emails. There's a powerful tool. So it has got all these facilities. I don't know if you can see all these things. I don't know if I can zoom in more. So it's a chat GPT, outreach email bot, support email, direct mail, e-commerce, many things, Facebook responder, fine tune up, many things. So I think I answered your point, Ranjan. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
This is one of the things. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. The next person, please go ahead.
Dada, good evening. Rajaram here. So basically, जब भी आप बात करते हो, whenever you talk, always the reflection comes. Any point where there are powerful points you make, we go into the reflection mode and we get some ideas there. So that is one part I would like to say. Another part, since we are getting into this family, I had one very important question. Yesterday's seminar, you had mentioned that there are people who were eliminated or they were barred from this family.
Yes.
And because of some culture and this one.
Yes.
I want to know do's and don'ts, because we need to be very clear that what were maybe some examples you could give so that it helps us that what is not to be done.
Okay.
And don'ts of this. I have to be in Dada's family. What is that we should not do?
This is something that is not a kind of a Hebrew and Latin that I have got, but this is something that I have been. This was my upbringing in my family. In my family, we don't have no blaming, no justification, no reasoning, no complaint, no comparison, and no excuses. And by the way, we don't give our opinions also to those people who are already seniors, who have been there, done it, and dusted it. That's a very simple rule that our company or our family also does. Now, let me tell you one example. We had a person who is just around 18 or 19 years of an old kid. He learned about how to close a deal, but he closed the deal. He learned all these things, but his intention was not pure. He wanted to prove his parent that I don't have to study and all those things. Whatever your crap dream is there, I'm not bothered. I'm going to make money. I'm going to throw at your face. This word is not something that probably permits me, or I'm not been born with something that I can talk to my parents like this. If you can't respect your parents, I'm openly telling you, not only me, my entire family is going to kick you out. If you don't respect people, if you are not trustworthy, if you are not transparent, and if you are not probably in a kind of a behavior, obviously this is not a place that you should be with any one of us. In your business also, if you are not trustworthy with your clients or prospect, if you are not respecting your clients, just for the namesake you are doing your work, and if you are not committed to this, if it is not what you worship, then better you go to the worship.
Okay.
A very simple thing. And yes, there are some people who are also not allowed here. People who do bad mouth. That means you spread rumor, you spread informations which you don't have data, you spread informations which is of no functionality, and then this is not something that we will tolerate. Did you get my point?
Yeah.
So if it is something to instigate, if you are trying to do politics here, then please understand this. We know how to separate the poll answer and the ticks also. We don't want such kind of people. I'm sure in your family also, the first major thing is, are you somebody who is respecting the person next to you? If that respect is not there, I'm not bothered about your liking, loving, and all these things. Please, even if it is a fake respect, goddamn respect this guy. Is it okay?
Clear.
Good. Yeah. Next question.
Everything was learning. Yesterday I did a mistake of talking without looking at roof. Okay. So today I've corrected, seeing it face. So that's a learning. I've been in office also. I'm doing that. So I'm for seeing the camera. So that's a good learning. That means we are respecting. When you said respect, yes, we need to respect that. I completely agree. Thank you, Dada.
Awesome. Sometimes there is a problem between the tonality. You try to do something good, but your tonality becomes something. We understand that part. So I know when the mother is scolding the child, it is the betterment for the child. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So if anyone who is already somebody who has been through this fest, been through the ant family structure, if that person is finding a fault inside you, then please understand that fault is going to be a point where you can rectify, you can find that leakage inside you, you can plug that hole, and you can become more stronger. Because when you do the role plays, you are inviting other people to blame you, to find the faults in you. Why do you pay a teacher? Because you pay the teacher so that the teacher finds faults in you. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So when you come here, accept the blame, accept the fault when you are practicing. But when you are a warrior, you need to safeguard the family. You need to safeguard the family's integrity. If anyone is talking nonsense, you should know how to stop this guy. Just imagine you are my brother, you are Rajaram. Okay, I'm just talking to you. If anyone says, or if I say, Are Rajaram is always like this, man. He's the lethargic fellow. He's always, doing all this nonsense and all this. If I am doing a negative branding for you, I'm giving other people an excuse and a power and an authority to talk something against you. Yes or no?
Yeah.
But if I say like this, might be Rajaram is a person who is a lethargic guy. He does all the drugs and all these things. But this is my buddy, my brother. You talk anything, you are not going to see your face in your mirror tomorrow. You have no rights. What I did, I shielded this. So inside this family, you each one are the shield and the sword for the integrity of the family. You don't wait for the papa to come and scold that guy. You take up the weapons if it is required. Did you get my point? You need to be the mother and father together. You nurture your family like your mother and you protect and safeguard like your father. Did you get my point, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I think that's the simple thing here. That's what this Indian family is all about. And by the way, we have got only one father and one mother. We don't wake up and say, hello, who is this? Then a mother introduces, oh, this is John. Who is John? New father. We don't have that. Good. And I'm happy that it is in this way. All right. Anyone next? Anyone else wants to go ahead? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Satya.
Yeah, thank you, Dada, for this wonderful session, and thank you all. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
I can hear you. Take your screen little up. I'm teaching you still. Okay. Take your screen little up.
Yeah.
Face the light. Face the light. Good. Little up.
Yeah. Thank you, Dada. Okay. Thank you, Dada, for this session. Thank you all the people who have asked the question. I have, for the first time, I have joined this, and because of other people questions, a lot of clarity I am getting. And thank you so much for all the mails which you're sending. I am receiving them and they are all excellent. I'm learning a lot from them. And one small humble request, as you are updating us with all the new technologies, it would be wonderful, Dada, if you can just once in a while, whenever you get time and opportunity, if you can keep on updating us furthermore, so that we can reduce our time in whatever we are doing. So that will be really, really nice, because a lot of the things, a lot of the technologies you talked about, like for example this Chai Centra at the moment, like it's like very much eye opener. I'm definitely going to try that today or first thing tomorrow morning. So if this kind of tips you can through your blogs or anything, anytime you get an opportunity, my humble request that is, if you can do that, it will be really, really nice for all of us. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah,
so for that, every month, second Wednesday, we do something called as Meet the God. And we also do something called as, a place where we share one smart hack for the closers. These are very latest, updated, and we give it to you. So that particular 3 hours, you get the books that you should read, the only one book of the month. You get the video of the month. You get the smart hack of the month. Maybe you can use such kind of tools and techniques we can talk about. You also get Guru of the month also. So where you get 30 minutes to talk with some amazing personalities who have been there, done it and dusted it. That's why they are the gurus. So when you come on that date, everything is documented. Everything has a flow chart. And only when you attend the entire session, we give it to you straight away, absolutely free of cost. Okay.
That's really nice.
What has happened last month is we had somebody who was an international influencer. And after watching this 3 hours, he said, this is worth 5 lakh rupees. I said, this is not 5 lakh rupees. This is the family that we have. Ye to apna chalta rehta hai. And he was like, what? Yes. So all these things are there. If you want to have a glimpse of the monthly meeting, which happened on last November, I don't mind giving it to you absolutely free of cost. Only thing is, in the comment, you write monthly meeting November with your phone number. Someone will get back to you and will hand over these things. Keep it personal. And as I said, it is only for your niche. Even if you are not inside the family, at least taste to kar lo. पहले इस्तेमाल करें फिर विश्वास करें. Good. So with that, I will try to end today's session. Thank you so much, everyone, for giving me this amazing power to talk to you guys. I hope I was able to support some of the questions and answers. What I'm going to do is I will actually thought of publishing this on YouTube. I will do that. And if you have more questions, I will also give you the link. Please write it to us. Even if you are not taking on date with DADA, I will personally, or my team is going to personally connect with you. We'll try to give the most possible better answers for their problems. Right? So yeah, not now. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to float it on YouTube. Okay. This video is going to be updated in the next few minutes. Okay. So in the YouTube, please go to the YouTube. Definitely, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Why to subscribe? Not because of your interest, but because of my interest, so that at least you watch something which is useful rather than watching some dancing and other nonsense on Instagram and other places. It is better to watch something which is good. Again, guys, I would like to share you one more thing before I leave this. Those people who consumes short data are called as snackers. They take snacks. I have the main course. It will be long. It is good. It is something intense, and you will learn something better. So stop eating these snacks. Get into the main course. Always remember, your stomach upset happens only with starters and desserts, not with the main course. Yes or no? I have the main course. All right, guys, see you there. I'll see you in the next month on the date with DADA. And if anything is there, please write it to us, my team, my entire coach family, and you guys can also help each other. So if you are watching this on the YouTube, and if you feel that you have a response, please respond to each other inside the comment section. This video is going to be uploaded in the next few probably minutes or hour. Make sure to use the best of this. Thank you so much for allowing me and the entire team to serve. Bye-bye. Take care.